live. Hello. Welcome everyone to World History Airlines, where we fly through X-Plane 12 and talk about our destinations, facts and figures, historical events, and economics, food, cuisine, and cool things to do as a tourist going to these places. I was sitting here thinking to myself this morning, where I'd like to fly today. What route would I like to try? Atlanta, here's the home base for us. It's the closest international airport to where I live that I choose, I guess. I claim. I have a few international airports around me, but Atlanta is my favorite. So my true home airport is a little regional airport, and we might fly into that airport sometime. It's a 8,000 foot runway, which is good, but yeah, it's just a little regional airport, so I thought, why not choose Atlanta as my main airport. So we're at our home hub for this flight. We're going up to Montreal, Canada. Not somewhere I've ever been to or have really thought about going to. I was sitting here this morning thinking, would be a good East Coast flight. Florida seemed a little too short, and I'm kind of bored of flying down to Florida. I was flying down to Miami for a while through American Airlines, the Charlotte to Miami route, but I thought, why not try going up to Montreal, going up to Canada. It's not that much further up than Boston. It's pretty much at the top of New York State. So we're going to learn a little bit about Montreal on this flight. I do know off the top of my head it's prevalently, that's not the right way to use that word, most prevalent language is French. Is that correct? Am I wrong on that? I thought East Coast Canada was very French speaking. So we are actually here on the international terminal in Atlanta, and this is the default Atlanta scenery, so it's not terrific, but it's pretty good. This looks like Atlanta. It needs to be a lot dirtier, and we need more ground activity in X-Plane. So enough of that. Let's look at this beautiful flight factor. Oh, we have a guest here. A330 Delta 82. I wonder where they're going. Well, we are in the flight factor 777-200 ER. And I have done nothing to the aircraft. I've loaded in our flight plan from SimBrief, and that's it. So let's hop in the flight deck. I'm going to turn up the volume for myself. I think those tunes are pretty well balanced. I feel like I need to double check that. Sorry, I was just listening to the stream before we go any further. I want to adjust myself here. Come up just a little bit and maybe get the microphone about EA big. There we go. I think that's much better. So, back into the flight deck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It's 11:45 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's Friday, March 27th. March 27th. I can't believe it. March has flown by. Looking forward to April, though. Lots of things in April. So, like I said, I've done nothing to the flight deck at all except load in our SimBrief flight plan. So, let's look up at the top here and get everything situated. The 777 is such an easy aircraft to fly. You pretty much just extinguish all of the yellow in Boeing, in the Boeing 777. We're going to leave our fuel pumps off for now. Let's adjust the cabin temperature. I don't know what the temperature is in Atlanta right now. Let's get our nav and logo light on. Our anti-ice for our wing, our engines can go to auto. And that's pretty much it for right now. Let's turn our radios on so we can communicate, listen to what's going on here in Atlanta in a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to remind me in a minute, I'm going to turn the volume way down on the radio. Say hello to our cabin crew.
Hello, this is the captain.
Good day.
I need to turn this up for myself. Not too loud though. Alright. We got some smooth jazz going on. I feel like it adds a little more warmth to the channel. I don't need to talk to you right now, other than a hello. Let's get our transponder to transponding IFR. Excuse me. Let's look down here. We're already attached to the gate, but let's get some ground service going. I personally like using, I know it's not super realistic, but I like using the X-Plane gate because it's animated. Like, that's cool. It just adds like that little dash of realism that makes this more fun. Like, you know. Oh, there goes airplane. Looks like an A320. But I just think that's kind of cool. And you have to have either stairs or the stupid Flight Factor gate. And I chose stairs because the gate kind of hides it. It kind of blends in a little bit. You can't really tell. See? It's fine. It's fine. Our other ground equipment that we have our external ground power units, both the left and right, primary and secondary. We're going to go ahead and start the APU. That way we can get the cabin nice and conditioned before passengers board. So, couple things. Let's think about next steps here. Let's get our weight and balance from SimBrief. Just go ahead and fill that. We are taking some cargo. We're taking about 35,000 pounds of extra cargo. So that's gonna weigh us down quite a bit. We're taking on 280 passengers. So let's go ahead and tell the flight crew that we're ready for them to board.
Please start the boarding.
Yes, sir. Boarding.
Excellent. Let's get our catering loaded on.
We are ready for you to load the catering on board.
Undoubtedly.
Cargo is next.
Go ahead and load the aircraft.
As soon as possible.
That's going to take a while.
Go ahead and fuel the aircraft.
And we need fuel.
Started refueling.
We're taking on 47,000 pounds of fuel to get there. We're not burning that much, but that's what we're taking to Montreal. The cargo is going to take the longest, but we should be ready to go by then. In fact, let's try to beat that. Let's try to beat the ground crew. So we're waiting on them, and they're not waiting on us. We are in Atlanta, Georgia. Hartsfield Jackson at gate Echo 9, I believe. Let's go ahead and put in our GPS location. We are operating as Air Canada 1500 Heavy. So hopefully you're on the right flight. Double check your ticket. We're going to Atlanta, CYUL. I don't know why that seems like seagull to me. Just, I don't know. Is Montreal known for seagulls? I don't know. Let's go ahead and activate our flight plan. Execute. Perfect. Let's look at legs. So make sure we don't have any discontinuity, and we don't. So this is our departure points that we'll hit, and then our cruise. So all of our points on the route. We'll do a little situational awareness on the map here in a minute, but we will not put in an arrival just yet. I like to kind of wait to do that before descent. That way I just have the most accurate weather information, and I can plug in the correct runway. That's less likely to change rather than plugging it in now, and instead of the winds coming out of the west, they've changed to the east, and I have to reprogram everything, and just makes it a little more fluid for me. It's the way I like to fly. So let's plug in our weight information. So this is our center of gravity of the aircraft page. We can see here on the left that we're taking on 280 passengers, which is pretty much a full flight for having three classes: first class, business, and then I guess this would be premium economy, and this would be economy, or just both are economy. But this is just a layout of the plane. This is our center of gravity, based on our weight and where cargo is loaded. Excuse me. So we're taking on, like I said, 35,000 pounds of cargo up to Canada, and this is how it's loaded in the aircraft. So grabbing a few numbers here, our zero fuel weight is 421.4. 421.4. That is incredibly heavy. I think our reserves are 7. Let's look at EU 35,000 feet with a cost index. 350. Cost index of 160. Thrust limitations. So this is how much power and thrust we need for the aircraft, and it's also to manage it safely so you're not, blowing out an engine unnecessarily. The less work on the engine, the easier it is on it, right? So it's about efficiency. We're doing a flaps 5 takeoff because we have a 10,000 foot runway. Our thrust limitation will be a detent of takeoff 1, and our temperature is 53. So our select temperature is going to be 53 degrees Celsius, and we're a detent of, oops, I always forget you have to do this first. What did I just say? Flaps 5. And let's grab our center of gravity, 26.5 degrees, 26.5. Oops, something's ready for us. One thing at a time. Let's finish this takeoff reference, and then we'll pick up that call. These are our reference speeds, our V speeds that we need to have in the forefront of our brain. It'll be called out for us up here when we're taking off on the airspeed indicator. But these speeds are important to know because V1 is our oh my god, I am totally blanking. V1 is our... Wow, I really can't explain this right now. VR is rotate. V1, I don't remember the V1. Jesus, it's been a minute. VR is rotate, so that's the speed we decide on either taking off or stopping on the ground. And at that speed, it's one or the other. So if an engine blows out and before we hit that speed, we can safely stop on the runway with the available runway that we have left and based on our weight that we're taking on. V2 is once we've rotated and when we are airborne, that's a target speed that we need to hit, but we usually do a +5 or +10 knots. And that helps compensate for wind. I usually do 10, just because gusts can happen. Off flight deck for 5 minutes. I don't know why people do that. No one's gonna notice. Like, no one's gonna fucking notice. Oh yeah, we got a call from ground, but I can't click on it. Whatever. So we're good down here. Let's put in let's clean up this panel up here real quick. Turn on these little guys. Okay. So our speed 149. So I'd like to put in 159. Are we in controlled airspace right now? No. So we're shooting all the way up to 350, unrestricted. So this panel looks good. Oh, actually, no. Runway heading. Okay. Flight directors. Auto throttle. We're good there. We're good there. Turn you off. Let's see how loading is going. So fuel is on board. Fuel's on board. So let's go ahead and turn on the left and right wing tanks on. Let's go ahead and check the temperature in the cabin. 22 degrees. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, tire pressure. God. This aircraft, that's the only failure you'll ever get. The only failure you're going to get in the flight factor is tire pressure. That's it.
Already on it.
You're not going to get, like...
We are in need of some equipment.
No problem. Which one?
Tire replacement equipment.
Most assuredly.
Anyway, it takes forever for them to inflate the tires. It takes like 10 minutes. So we might be waiting on that before pushback, which is a shame. But it seems like, seriously, every other flight in the 777, I have failures turned off. It says never for the frequency of failures. Never. I do have the consumables carry over, so the oil and hydraulic fluid and so on and so forth, like wear of the tires and so on and so forth. But that maintenance is not frequent, but the only failure you get, or it's a bug or something, I don't know, it's so obnoxious, but the tires blow out, and it's like, okay, but it's not like once in a blue moon where it's realistic. It's like every other flight. It's like I'm not slamming it into the ground. You know what I mean? I'm not breaking the aircraft. It's just obnoxious. I hate it. Sometimes if I'm flying offline, I don't even bother. Don't even bother. It doesn't really change anything. So let's take a look at a few things before we start thinking about pushback. This is our route. We're going up the East Coast here, all the way up to Montreal. So the most notable thing on the way will be this lake, which we'll have to look at on Google Earth because it's not labeled on this map. So we have our departure here, then we have our route, our route, and then we have our arrival up into Montreal. This is all the other aircraft that are flying on Vatsim. Excuse me, I think I need a sip of water. Okay, but there are no controllers, no one's online, so whatever. Let's take a look at the airport real quick. Our departure runway is going to be 26 left, so we're departing to the west, which is up here. So it's on the north side of the ramp. So these are all the terminals, of course, concourses. And we're down here at ramp 6. I guess 6 east? I don't know how you label that, but essentially we're gonna push back probably this way, so we face north, and then take a right onto take a right to get onto Delta, take a left up Delta, Foxtrot, Echo, full length. So that's our plan. Since we're not online, so go out here, bang a left, bang a right at Foxtrot, all the way down Echo. To hold short, 26 left. Beautiful. So that's our plan. North, east, north. Easy. Let's get the weather. I don't even know what the weather is. Ooh, a little windy. Slight gusts. Well, 19 knots. That's pretty good. Pretty windy. It's 75 degrees down there, though. That's nice. 24 degrees Celsius. Humidity 57%. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Sounds like a nice Friday afternoon down in Atlanta. It's 12:03 on the East Coast. 12:03. So we have winds out of the northwest at 9 knots, gusting 19. Visibility is 10 miles. We have broken clouds at 3,200 feet, broken clouds at 25,000 feet. Temperature 24, dew point 15, altimeter 3012. 3012 is the magic number I need to put in. 3012. 3012. Sorry. 3012. That's a bingo. You just say bingo. What do you want, Karen?
Captain, the catering loading is complete.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, baby. Oh, she's got another one.
I am all ears.
Captain, the passengers are all on board.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
So who are we waiting on? Oh, before I forget, let's put in our squawk of 3, 1, 7, 2. Cool. Cool. What was I just gonna do? Oh. I just cheat these days. I don't look on the friggin' chart. I just type it in. 119.1. Bingo! One of, I don't know if anyone's an Impractical Joker fan. I am. And I became a fan. At first I thought it was kind of, I don't know, a little too cheesy. And it was like, you know, cable TV. And then it grew on me. And then I got it. Oh my god, I didn't even hit the fucking button. Guys, it's gonna take forever.
How much time do you need?
10 minutes. We can fix it now for you, sir.
Not at the moment.
No problem.
Fuck it. It's just a blown tire on the nose gear of a 777. It's fine. I'm not wasting 10 minutes on that. What are we waiting for? Cargo, what'd I tell you? So, APU's on. We can disconnect from a few things on the ground. Everything from the ground.
Listening?
Please disconnect the left ground power.
As soon as possible. Listening? Yes. How can I help you?
Shut up.
All right.
So we're just waiting on the loader. We abandoned inflating the tires. Let's go ahead and jump outside the aircraft before we should actually shut all the cabin doors.
Close doors.
Access hatch out front on the
We
nose.
need the hatch closed.
Of course, sir.
Okay. Let's jump outside the aircraft. Let's remove that gate.
Sir, they brought a new load sheet.
Hey, we're fully ready to go. Alright guys, we are pushing back from Atlanta. Hopefully you're on the right flight because we're going up to Montreal. Pretty much a full flight today too. But there will be drink service. There'll be drink service. Okay, we are good with that page. Excuse me. We are clear and clean of everything. Let us turn on our signs, our beacon lights, and let's do pushback. You guys ready?
We are ready for pushback.
Sir, set the brakes.
Brakes are set.
Brakes are set.
Let me have a sip of coffee before I ram through that wall right there. Take out that sign. Watch. 2-6 right. I rarely use the 2-7
What are you
runways. Oh, sorry.
Sir, this
Sorry.
is a receipt for disaster.
Okay. Sorry. I was just making sure I pressed my pedals. He didn't like that. What are you doing? Don't yell at me. We're number 701 in the Air Canada fleet of 777-200ER. I actually want to look that up and see, A, do they fly the toothpaste livery still? B, did they actually have the 777-200ER, or were they an airline that only adopted like the 300ER? Which Flight Factor is releasing
Release the parking brake.
300ER.
Park brake released.
Getting it cranking, sir.
We're going over here, so okay. Flight factor for those flight sim nerds that are on board right now. 300 ER is coming soon. Very soon, I think the quote was. So, word on the street, is late April is what I saw on Reddit. Say what you will about Reddit, but I like the flight sim X-Plane community on Reddit quite a bit. We're looking for oil pressure there to rise. Let's go ahead and add fuel. I hope it's lovely weather where you are right now. It's lovely weather where I am. In Appalachia. In deep Appalachia. Good enough. Kind of way off the line. Who gives a fuck? And it's not... Fire the truck driver. Which is me.
Brakes are set.
Get out of here.
Thank you. See you at the hand signals.
So Delta 404. Not found. Oh, that would be a funny thing to say. Yes, we'll listen to the right engine spool up. Come alive. Alright, guy. Come on.
Pushback complete.
All good. Show me the pin, please.
Pin removed. All clear.
Thank you.
Come back soon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. Wave off.
Yes, sir. Waving off.
Alright, they're clear. You can go away.
A lot of traffic doesn't matter. I'm going to be taking the Yankee route to story. Atlanta.
Looking for a rise in oil pressure. Excellent. Let's go ahead and introduce fuel to the engine and jump back here and listen to her. God damn it. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause to the GE90. What a beaut. Alright. Center hydraulics can come on for our lay flight controls. Lay flaps, lay ailerons, lay actuator, empennage. Omelette du fromage. Any millennials in the room? Okay, flight controls. First thing is first. Our trim is 5. So our stabilizer. Oh, wrong buttons. 5. Up. Rudder trim is 0. Alright, flight controls. Let me scoot up here. Now I can put my feet on the pedals. Ground tug guy. Alright. Ailerons. Full left. Little twitchy there. Full right. Full left. Yeah, way twitchy. Hold on one sec. I'm going to adjust this fucking thing all the time. Full left. Not a jitter. Full right. not a jitter. Full left, not a jitter. Full right, not a jitter. That one's not coming up all the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but I think that's fine. Full up, full down, full up, full down, neutral, great. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Left, neutral, right, neutral. Cool. Let's actually jump outside the aircraft. Let's do a little Navy show off here. Ready? Full left, right, boom, boom, boom. Look at those flight surfaces. What a beaut! Okay, APU, you can be off. Let's check our gear. Let's check our main gear. Tire pressure is getting a little bit low. That's fine. Tire pressure, I know. Oh. End ground call. Clear that queue. Put my microphone back on the Atlanta radio. Ladies and gentlemen, where the hell are we going? Let's double check. No one's online, so I'm not making a big bannable mistake. Delta Foxtrot Echo 26 left. Atlanta traffic, Air Canada 1500 heavy will be taxiing out 26 left via Delta Foxtrot Echo. Taxi lights on. Let's go ahead and turn our runway lights on and our wing lights on. The more lights, the more visibility. Even if it's just a little bit in the daytime, it's still, the lights still catch the eye. Just want to be safe as possible. Let's go ahead and start our chronograph. Measure our taxi time. Le taxi time. I don't know what the French theme is for right now. Oh, I gotta hold short here for a second. Well,
Yes?
I would like to ask you to make an announcement.
clear right.
By all means.
Let's see how many ground personnel we can injure or kill. No one's on the right. Is anyone coming on the left? Yeah, this guy. Let's get him sucked into the engine. Did he perish? Oh yeah, he was a goner. Can you imagine getting sucked in through a GE90? Alexa, what are the chances of surviving getting sucked? Well, there's actually really famous footage of, I think it was on the USS George Bush. I could be wrong. An A6 intruder was, or was it the Intrepid intruder? Something like that. Anyway, one of the carrier guys got sucked into the left engine of an A6 and got spat out the other side fully intact. Like, he lived. Like, he was, like, not okay, but, like, he was fine. Clear left. Here's our turn. Let's slow down just a little bit. So, man, and that was back in the day where it was probably just like dusted off. Now it'd be like, I would sue the, no, I'm just kidding. But I wonder what the chances of getting sucked through a GE90. You'd just be blended through. The blades are like titanium, some sort of titanium alloy, right? Can I play YouTube videos on a live stream? I really don't know. I need to look that up because I think it would be cool to watch the test failures that they do for giant engines, right? Like when they tested the GE90 for the first time, throwing like a projectile into a fully running engine to like test the ejectability of like fan blades. So if everything like remained contained in the engine, like that's the goal. Because obviously, if you have fan blades spinning, you can like cut the fuselage in half. You know what I mean? So you know, eject one and kill passengers. Be awful, but it's cool footage. They violently shake and there's fire and it's kind of like a short, small explosion. And also like $350 million. Alexa, how much is a GE90? I'll give you about $350. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please get ready for takeoff. Make sure that your seat backs are fully erect and hard, and your seat back tray tables are put away and stowed. Thank you. Let's do a little situational awareness before we hop on the runway.
Left. Approaching 26.
Thank you,
left.
baby. Thank you. All right. Let's hold short here. And the cabin's not ready anyway. We haven't heard from fucking Karen. Situational awareness. Let's look at traffic. No one. That's Delta 404. Yep. They're going to LaGuardia. So we're taking off to the west here. We're going to bang a right to go due north. Impasse, Zelen, Smoky. So just remember the first three there. Let's... So we'll do RNAV to Impasse. Zealand is... we got to be at 250 knots by Zealand. Smoky. And then there are no altitude restrictions whatsoever, so we can just... We'll blast out of here, man. Alright. Everyone good? I'm not. Cabin's not ready either. God. Check YouTube. Doing good. Oh, someone popped in earlier. That's cool. They didn't like it. They left. I'm not feeling the smooth jazz right now. Let's get some lo-fi going. I'm a millennial. I love lo-fi. Nice. Okay. We'll turn our lights off in a second. God damn it. Atlanta traffic. Air Canada 1500 Heavy departing runway 26 left. Alright. We made our call. No one to the right. Strobe lights are on. We are on an active runway. Oops. Tight turn. Clear.
Approaching
Left.
26 left.
Man. I need to do like a bong hit every time she says 26 left. We're on the runway. Let's go ahead and turn our nose lights on. I never heard the cabin call, so it's been a 7-minute taxi. Should have been done in 5 minutes. What's Karen? Karen's back there. She's probably drunk again.
Runway 26 left.
Another hit. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start our chronograph. Let's get out of here. Montreal, here we come. Flaps. We got it. We got it. My bad. We got it. We lost 500 feet. Didn't do my checklist. That's what you get. I'm not taxiing all the way around. There's no one behind us anyway. Okay, now we're good. My bad. Beautiful. Knots. 100 knots. I'm not really feeling the wind.
V1.
Rotate. Up we go. Gear up. Yeah, really not feeling the wind at all. Bye, Atlanta. There's no one down there. Alright, LNAV and VNAV can be engaged. Passing 1,300 feet. We're gaining airspeed. Let's go ahead and turn on auto throttle. Okay, RNAV impasse. 180 knots. Do head. Let's go ahead and flaps 1. Start pitching for speed a little bit. There we go. A little bumpy. Ever so slightly. Okay, let's do flaps clean. The suburbs of Atlanta. I'm gonna look out the window. I should probably put on autopilot, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright. Autopilot, throttle reference, LNAV, VNAV speed. Our gear is up, our flaps are clean, our speed brakes are in. Let's go ahead and switch to Unicom. Go ahead and turn off some of these lights. Let's look at that toothpaste. Look at that toothpaste. So we're going to bust through these clouds too. It's going to be glorious. Let's actually get on the front of the plane. Come out of the clouds. I just get nervous when I start turning. Like, did the autopilot disconnect for some reason? Because my joystick bugged out, or what? Or is it a proper, navigational turn? Look at that vapor coming off the wings there, and the contrail off the vortices. Really, they're vortexes off the tip of the wing there. Man, I'm so excited for the 300 ER. It's just such a, like, that's what the 777 looks to me when I think of the 777. Not the 200. I feel like the 200 is like the small version of the 300. I feel like it's like the A321 compared to like the A319. Do you know what I mean? Like, pretty big difference. Look at those clouds blasting out of Atlanta here. We're not really blasting. No one's getting blasted. .4.1 is in beta 2. right now, and very excited. Let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights, our wing and logo light. Strobe is on. Passenger sign for electronics. You can use your electronics, and you can smoke them if you got them. No cigarettes. And this is my airline. No fruity smells if you're vaping. Like, if it's obnoxiously smelly, you'll be asked to stop. Karen, I swear to God, if you ask me for coffee...
I am listening.
Sir, should I...
Oh my God! With some whiskey? No, actually,
I wouldn't say no.
what am I thinking of? It's kind of like a Kahlua, Bailey's kind of thing. It's not Amarula. God. It's not Amarula. Connolly's, I think it's called. Super good. It's way cheaper than Bailey's. It's a better deal. Apparently it's been around for a while. I didn't know, and I only tried it this past winter. Really good in coffee. If you're into adult, tasty, hot beverages. I'm quickly becoming a light to lower end middleweight drinker. I'm doing it for health purposes, for the mind and the body. So pretty much on the cruise, like, we all kind of know about Atlanta. If you're an American, you get it. Especially if you've actually been through Hartsfield-Jackson, you definitely get it. 18,000 feet, standard barometric pressure. Go ahead and close you guys. We're about to pretty much hit due north. So let's actually check weather. I'd like to look at the weather really quick. Let's turn off traffic and ATC. So wind barbs, not really in our favor of a crosswind. So, oh, that's at 220. We're at 3.5. So same thing, just stronger winds. Let's look at. There's no precipitation on the way. Let's look at turbulence. About halfway through the flight, there might be some pretty moderate turbulence. So, I think when we hit cruise, I'll turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, and that'll be a while to for you to stretch out before we hit that turbulence. Where the fasten seatbelt sign will be on. Let's go ahead and turn traffic and ATC back on. Oh, KCLT just popped on, or like, maybe I shouldn't say that. I always refer to that, like, we have these phonetically, right? Zelen, Smokey, Hutch, Bobbed. I always call that K-clit. Just add one letter and it's K-clit. Technically that's closer to where I live. Well, yeah. Well, Nashville's kind of an up and coming airport, isn't it? Let's check YouTube. Oh, look, no one. You can see my search history. Warsaw, Poland. That was that last flight I did on a live stream. Well, holy shit. A week ago. So this is my capital. God damn it, quit doxing myself. Oh, I'm not used to ads. I use Mac and ad blockers and shit, so I never see ads. I don't remember the last time I saw an ad. Nashville, so this was a week ago, 18th of March, 26. Nashville International, that's hard to say, airport poured over $4.5 billion into its expansion since 2017. So out of the past 10 years, $4.5 billion for a massive new Southwest Airlines concourse and incoming renovation for Concourse A to a 14-story Hilton hotel on site and vast additions to concessions. What? A 14-story Hilton hotel. The next project, a $900 million parking garage and rental car facility located on top of land that was formerly part of Donaldson Pike. I don't know. Once it's complete, the facility will add 3,000 parking spaces and 4,700 spots for rental cars, plus new connection to B&A's expanded roadways. I don't know if I really like that. $4.5 billion in this. I mean, at least it looks nice. Moving walkways, moving sidewalks, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that, being a Tennessean. Man, clickbait is so fascinating to me. I never see this shit because, like, again, I'm in the Apple ecosystem, and I've been using ad blockers and anti-tracking apps and so on and so forth. Like, I've locked that shit down. So I don't remember the last time I saw ads and clickbait like this. Bullshit. Seniors above 55 years of age can now fly business class for the price of economy. No. Memory loss begins when you can't say this word. Xylophone. Sleep apnea is linked to this household item. Stop using it. That's funny. Oh, wow. If you're collecting under... Who the hell is she? What is she about? She's not selling this. Social Security? High blood sugar. What you need to know. Have a better diet. Yeah, as a Tennessean, I don't approve. Check YouTube. Okay. Let's make sure our thrust is properly set. No. There we go. God, I gotta get some water. Stop doxing me. God damn it, Google. My cat got, I have all my windows open and my cat got scared of the UPS truck that just plowed through. They sound like Panzer tanks. That's what I always call them. Friggin' Panzers. Those were cool tanks. Must-do experiences in Montreal. Book these experiences for a close-up look at Montreal. Montreal, Quebec City. Montmorency Falls full-day trip. Small walking tours with maximum of 10 people. I like that. $44 person. That's not bad. Oh, but you get full-day small group comprehensive tour of Montreal with private and luxury from $169. There you go. City tours, top attractions, churches. Notre Dame, Basilia. That's how I would say that. Montreal's oldest Catholic church, built in 1656. Wow. Is known for its intricately designed interior, which includes stained glass chronicling the history of the city. Oh, I kind of like that. It is very beautiful. I don't remember the last time I was in a church. Oh, that's a lie. Last summer I was for a funeral. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I was in a church. 2019, I think, in Australia. I went into a very famous church in Sydney. The Maple Tour. Love it. Fuck it. Google knows all. Oh, well, there we go. That's my... Nope. We're hiding that. Okay. Wow, Google is not good for privacy when it comes to information that pops up on your screen. But I guess that can go... That saying can go for anything. What is... Old Montreal like? View Montreal is a historic, charming neighborhood known for its European feel, featuring 17th century architecture, cobblestone streets, and vibrant atmosphere along the St. Lawrence River. It acts as a bustling, tourist-friendly culture center filled with cafes, boutiques, fine dining, and landmarks like the Notre Dame Basilia. Key features of Old Montreal include atmosphere and architecture. The area offers a distinct Parisian flair with narrow streets and well-preserved buildings. Old Port, a popular waterfront area for walking, biking, and picnics, featuring a large Ferris wheel, cool, zip line, also cool, and ice skating in winter. Yeah, alright, I don't think I'll be in Montreal. Well, maybe Montreal in winter would be nice. Dining and shopping, high-end restaurants and quaint cafes line the streets, particularly along St. Paul Street. Parking can be difficult and expensive. Let's hop on Wikipedia. And let's look at Montreal. It's the largest city in the province. Hold on. Let's check the flight deck. Alright, we are at speed. We are navigating LNAV, and our VNAV path is set. All green. We're at 35,000 feet. We're still going north. Not any turbulence yet, so let's go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. That's not a good view. Let's also check. Make sure we're not online. Okay, back to Wikipedia. So, Montreal is the largest city in the province of Quebec, the largest, second largest in Canada, and the 8th largest city in North America. Okay. Founded in 1642. Wow. City of Mary is called. It now takes its name from Mount Royal, the triple peaked mountain around which the early settlement was built. The city is centered on the island of Montreal and a few much smaller peripheral islands, the largest of which is Isle Bizard. Lies 196 kilometers east of the national capital, Ottawa, and 250 blah blah blah. The city had a population of 1.76 million people as of 2021. Interesting. In 21, 85.7% of the population of the city of Montreal considers themselves fluent in French, while 90.2% could speak it in the metropolitan area. Montreal is one of the most bilingual cities in Quebec and Canada, with 58.5% of the population able to speak both French and English. Wow. It surpassed in population and economic strength in the 1970s compared to Toronto. It remains an important center of art, culture, literature, film, and television, music, commerce, aerospace, cool, transport, also cool, finance, pharmaceuticals, technology, design, education, tourism, blah, 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 blah. I like to look over here, get the quick stats. Grab the quick stats. Man, 1642. That's crazy. Oh, nice. I forget you can do this. Whoa, female mayor. That's cool. Highest elevation, 764 feet. Clouded in more, and it got really cold. I'm gonna get a. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a hoodie. back at it. Yeah, I typically like history beyond 1500, so all of this is applicable, but I want to get to modern day. The Montreal skyline in 2019. Wow. It's actually, it's not really what I pictured. Imagined, rather. Yeah, not really what I imagined. I mean, I knew there'd be a a cityscape, but looks pretty cool. We'll Google Street View some stuff. Climate. Yep, definitely known for being cold and snowy. Mean daily maximum never gets above 80. That's crazy. I wonder if they're up there melting at 80 degrees. 90 degrees. It got up to 97 degrees Fahrenheit. These are all in Fahrenheit. I wonder what year that was. Average precipitation. I love the rain. I love the rain. Oops. Average precipitation. It's about the same where I live. Average rainfall. Yeah. Similar. Yeah, pretty similar to my area. January, of course, is the snowiest up there. Architecture, cool. Oh, that is an early European-looking street. Canadian Maple Delights. I like their flag. Oh, which one's their flag, actually? Is it that one? That's a Brazilian flag. Canadian flag, and that one's the same as this one, and that one's the same as this one. I don't know what this flag is. Oh, it looks like a pub right there. I'm in. And a restaurant next door. I'm in. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Very, like, brutalism. Habitat 67 is a model community and housing complex developed by Expo 67 World Fair. Prestige worldwide. Neighborhoods. Montreal's an island. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. No idea. Man, I wish there was a map like this for everywhere. How helpful would this have been for, like, travel back in the early 2000s when I traveled a lot? Man, I miss traveling. Pretty. this is a pretty, I mean, pretty diverse group of people that live in Montreal. Almost 200,000 people that are African. 160,000 Middle Eastern people. 80,000 South. You know, that's pretty diverse. Latin American, Southeast Asian, East Asian, Indigenous. Not many Indigenous people anymore. Yeah, total population 1.76 million people. I'm gonna have to have lunch on this flight. We do have a meal service on this flight. We're about halfway there. Alright, guys, I think actually right now would be a good time for everyone to refill their beverage, grab a snack, have some food like I'm going to. It is 1 o'clock on the East Coast. It's Friday, March 27th, 26. And yeah, this flight is Atlanta to Montreal. We're going to learn a little bit more about Montreal, poke around maybe Google Earth, Street View, and maybe look up some cool sights to see in Montreal as we make our way up the eastern seaboard of, well, not seaboard, the eastern part of the United States, up to the most southeast, no, apparently not, most south, yeah, like southern, well, just go back to north. I hate you. Okay, Montreal, boom, right up there. So yeah, probably the most southern point. Oh, besides down here. Oh, Toronto too. So like Toronto and Montreal are the most southern points in Canada. Toronto's pretty much, and Montreal is like, what do we have here? New York and Vermont. It's like what, 50 miles? I don't know, let's look at that. Burlington, Vermont, I know very well actually. I didn't realize they're so close to a lake. Lake Champlain on the New York-Vermont border. So Montreal's just right there. And Ottawa? They have funny accents. Montreal, and then Toronto, off Lake Ontario. I hear Toronto's pretty cool. Should we divert to Toronto instead of going to Montreal? Toronto is probably way more fun. That's just my impression. So Toronto's a little further north than Chicago. And Chicago gets pretty friggin' cold and windy and snowy in the winter time. Alright guys, I'm gonna go make a sandwich really quick. Let's go ahead and just chill out for a little bit. I will be back momentarily. What is up, guys? Your captain is back on the aircraft. We are, let's check where we are. About a third of the way there. No one is there. Departures. None. Oh, we got some arrivals. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's cold as shit in Montreal. It's 21 degrees. Oh my god. That is not. That is not. I don't like that. Look at that toothpaste. Love it. Why that color? It's not a very Canadian looking color to me. That's not what I think of, like maybe red maple leaf in the fall. Fortunately, not much to see other than these pretty clouds, but nothing on the ground. And go to the Southwest flight. Oh, we're gonna turn. At the halfway mark, we'll change the tunes. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the 12.4.1 update. Oh good, they're working on the 330 again. scenery. Wow. Added blue roof variants of almost all hangar types, small garages, side sheds, and terminal kit sloped roof facades. Okay, I mean, it's a .1 update. Nothing about clouds. Oh wait, here's beta 2. Core issue. Fix an issue where the performance dropped when flying over Ukraine due to an issue when looking up the time zone. Huh. Graphics core engine. Remove white line on right edge of the screen depending on window and monitor settings. Oh shit. I have that happen when I'm in X-Plane. I just thought it was like my iPad's like touching my display. So I thought it was like my iPad like interfering with the right side of my display because they were touching. But I guess that's an X-Plane thing. Wow. Yeah, it's super annoying. Nothing about clouds. Cool. Cool. Maybe we'll fly to Nashville next. They have a nice metro system at least. Light rail, it looks like. Oh, and the subway, I guess. Man, it looks pretty good food, actually. I don't know, it doesn't really look that cool of a place to me. And like being right on the water, you'd think they'd have like a view of the St. Lawrence River, but I guess not. Ooh, with a courtyard. Oh, this place looks cool. Oh yeah, I'm in. Look at how cute this place is. Wow. Oh, they have crayons. Wow, very nice dining room. That's the courtyard. Okay, so it's more of a food place. It looks like really good food though. Oh man, I'm now hungry again. I don't know what this is. A meat pie or something? Yeah, this kind of place. Ooh, that looks really good. Huh, yeah, this place looks neat. It's actually in a basement, like, or part of it is. Unassuming front. Yeah, pretty unassuming. So Asian food, live record DJ. cocktails. Yeah, a drink there might be alright. Scottish, I mean, I guess I put in pubs, but a lot of Scottish and Gaelic. Pub St. Pierre. Watch rugby, meet friends. Yeah, look at this. That's a nice patio. That's what I'm talking about. That looks awful. Ugh. That looks awful. That looks good. Flatbread, oysters, sandwiches, or no, that's another flatbread. Probably wouldn't get food here. Well, maybe. Who is she? Kind of a cool bar. That looks good. What we got there? Don't look like Brussels sprouts. I don't know what that is. Okra? Probably not okra in fucking Montreal. So it seems like all of these like pubs and bars have like tapas, small plates, cocktails. Looks like an old fashioned with an olive. I don't know about that. Nah. I mean, I'd go there. Just for the patio. Hello? Okay. I guess I don't have photos. Alright, so this kind of seems like the hip downtown area. Let's get in like a different neighborhood. Let's look at this place. It's probably cheaper too. Eh. One Punch Mickey's looks cool. Oh, no photos. That looks like a cool bar. Le Bar Dining, darling. Sandwiches. Oh yeah, this place looks cute. Cool bar. Looks like they have power outlets under the bar. Very nice touch. You can see the kitchen. I like that. Ooh, that green looks nice. I don't know what that is. Side of fries. Got some aioli. Some pints. Burgers. They have coffee. I love a bar that has coffee. Something about finishing off the night with like a cup of coffee or a sweet treat. Ooh, that has my name all over it. Yup. Looks like some sweet honey butter of some sort. Oh, my posture's so bad. Darling, I like this place. I'd go. Oh, and oysters too. Okay, enough of that. seafood. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was an aquarium. The fuck is that supposed to be? A cardboard-looking cracker, a slice of cheese. What the fuck is this? A date? That looks like raw tuna. Or some sort of, like, melon? What is that? Oh, shit. Ah. What's a Grand Cosmopolitan? Oh, there is the menu. I'm not gonna look. I don't give a shit. Actually, I do give a shit about prices. Oh god, what is... Canadian dollar. Oh, it's in French. Fuck. Oh my god, that would take so long to fucking translate all of that. That's nuts. I'm tired of hearing those scream. Music. What happened to you? Hello? 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 There we go. Man, that looks good. I don't know about the tuna tartare. Is this deep fried seaweed with a few radishes? I don't know what that is. A small little leaf of cilantro. And that's... I don't know, that's pretty dark looking tuna to me. Kimpachi. Fish looks good. Fish looks good. National School of Aeronautics. No, it's in French. Fuck. Fuck. Technical avionics. Technical Genie Aristotle. Composites. Control quality. I don't know what that is. Technical maintenance. Alright, let's pick this one. Let's decipher through... Oh, it's like design. Fabricator of airplane pieces. Fabrication, assembly, composites. Omelette du fromage. I want pictures. That's cool. They have a Bombardier C series. I still said that wrong. 7.4. Wow, they have their own C series? That's crazy. Look at their hangar. So they got some props. It looks like they have a little Cessna in the background of that airliner fuselage that they just have hanging out in a hangar. Got some twin engines. Got that funky twin engine. I don't know what these jets are, but they're something. There's their C series. That's crazy. I want one of these in X-Plane. They have a Huey. They have a Huey. They're replacing the engines of a Huey. This must be for an air show. We got a Yak, P-47. Oh, Chinook, very cool. Some sort of Bell. Oh, is that the same aircraft? PW-300. I feel like I've seen this airplane in America before. Wait, am I an idiot? Yeah, it's just a 220. God damn it. But theirs says Bombardier C series. Huh. Check where we are. Little halfway over. Little over halfway. Oh, that's cool. The 320 against the 220. Oh, we can see a little bit. Toothpaste. I don't feel like that's a real picture. I guess it is a real picture. Oh, this is Delta. bought 75 of them? Holy shit. Oh, that's a good picture. Can I bootleg that one? Oh, nice. We need a good 220 in explaining. Alright, enough of that. Oh, wait. National. Holy shit, 60,000. Oh, but that's a almost 2-year degree. Cool. They have a little ski hill. No way. Oh wow, they do have a little ski hill. It's so tiny. Ski resort right in Montreal. Wow. That's one friggin' house. Man, a lot of Mr. Cajuns. Oh, they're like a small... Yeah, these are the places you get good fried food. That I need. I even might have some shrimp. I'm not a huge shrimp guy. Looks like they specialize in shrimp. Fries look good. Ooh, what is that? Hell yeah. Damn it, quit doxing me. Man, the prices really vary, don't they? Yeah, these are the way to go. Hop on, hop off. Can't get a tip. Oh. Very Asian looking, or all that happening. Wait, isn't that bar you just looked up? Whoa, that's so crazy. Wait. Man, I'd have to learn French. This looks a lot like Salt Lake City. Oh, an Apple store. Trying to see what year this might have been. Just based off that. I know it's 2026. Yeah, I don't know about Montreal, man. Why is that so expensive? That's crazy. Check where we are. We're starting to get pretty close to top of descent, yeah. Got a little bit, but we should start thinking about, talking about fixing to get ready about our descent and approach. We do have like a quartering tailwind. It's not too bad. We'll take it. Four more days left in the month. Can't believe it. All right, we might as well start. Oh, no. All right. Nope. Yes. So this is our approach. Wow, pretty much straight in. What are our? Oh, runways have switched. See, what did I just talk about on the ground? 2-4 left and 2-4 right. 2-4 right is a longer runway, but I don't know which they prefer. What's the shorter taxiway? Doesn't matter. So do they launch people off 2-4 left and take aircraft on 2-4 right? We're gonna do 2-4 left. Just looks like a better taxi. Alright, cool. So we pretty much enter a right downwind for 2-4 left. Nice. Let's check the weather. Winds out of the north, 5 knots. Very cold, 21 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 3027. So let's go ahead and steal that. 3027. 3027. Runway heading is 240. Let's go ahead and plug you in. 2-4 left. There's no transition. Let's make sure there are no discontinuities. Nope, looks perfect. We vector off of Uv to Sloka, 3,000 feet. Back to the approach chart. We got to be below some altitudes here. We're gonna hit Habs at 16. Okay. I see Habs.
The sim should pause here at any second. I have it set at 50 miles to pause for when I do offline flights. Toothpaste. Man, I think it'd be really cool if Vatsim actually simulated wake turbulence. That would be neat. Yep, see? Kind of a cool view. Alright, does everyone have their snacks, meal, their drinks, their smoke? Are we all ready for our descent into very chilly, very cold Montreal? I am. Very light winds, too. 16,000 feet. See what 1,000 gives us. Probably not enough. Let's see what 1,500 gives us. Let's stick to 280 coming in. Oh yeah, we can more shallow. No. Yeah, less shallow. I don't know what we're listening to, but it's not smooth jazz to me. Let's go back to lo-fi. I guess a lot of my flights on here depend on, because when I fly off, when I don't stream and I fly just by myself, when I play by myself, I leave off. I pick back up where I left off. So my next flight, no matter where that is going to be out of Montreal. So if I go back to Atlanta, it's going to be out of Montreal. If I go to, really, maybe we go to Phoenix. Or maybe I go to Phoenix next flight. I just gonna look up? Oh yeah, flight aware. 87. That sounds lovely. Lovely, I tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 o'clock on the East Coast, Friday, March 27th, and we are descending into the greater Montreal area. Curds at 280. Yeah, we'll probably hit that. Probably need to go a little steeper. Alright, that's 30,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn our signs on. Let's go ahead and let the cabin know that we
How can I
are
help you?
descending.
Please feel free to make an announcement now.
Are you sure? We are not descending.
Fucking Karen. Oh, do you use CTAF in Canada? .9. Oh, that's easy. Oui, oui. Bonjour. I took 3 years of French in high school. Ask me how much I remember. None.
Control traffic here, number 314 is at Mountain runway 24, that's Montreal 37, arrival, waypoint, open.
No one cares. No, I'm just kidding. Radio calls are good with concise, describable, descriptive information. But not babbling on and on and on and taking up time on the frequency. Two o'clock.
Montreal should be there, 314 inbound, and 5.6 miles from the slow code. Your arrival at 24 left, item S, Montreal, coming out on the front desk. Traffic, designated as 704, picking up 24 left. Medium Montreal 5, and right turn direct CNX, looking traffic.
forgot what I was just gonna do. Shit. I really forgot what I was just gonna do. Wow. What was I just thinking about? I was looking at this livery. Oh, I wondered if there was a Bear factory.
Montreal 20 Delta LS 041, passing 3,000 feet over Taylor XAX, Alaska. Montreal traffic. Montreal traffic is on the 501 by 241.
Someone made a livery, a NASA livery for the 777. It's just white with a NASA logo. Oh, UNICEF. That's good. It's a cool livery. I'll take it. I've said before, this US Airways livery is a little triggering. Whoa. What a beaut. Next time I'm in South Africa, do our landing briefing really quick. Auto brakes 1, flaps 30. We have factored landing distance 9,134 feet. The margin of runway and what we need is 1866. Alright, so auto brakes 1 it is. Runway is dry, and it's -6 Celsius. -6 Celsius. We're gonna hit we'll hit KAMU at 8,000. So let's go a little steeper on our descent. Little steeper. Alright, 18,000 feet. Standard barometric pressure over to measured barometric pressure. Toothpaste. Is that the St. Lawrence River? Sure does look like it. Back in the flight deck, getting a little fast, so let's go ahead and put out some speed brake. I know it's super loud and annoying. That's fine. Coming up on 10,000 feet, we'll make a call when we enter right downwind. See, god damn it, tire pressure. Oh, I didn't fix it. That's why. My bad. We'll just nose down very gently. Alright, we'll call that 10,000 feet. Let's pull back the speed brakes and arm them. We can go ahead and shallow out our descent. So we'll probably hit 8,000 here momentarily. Let's go ahead and get our logo wing lights on. Let's let the cabin crew know that we're below 10,000 feet. Alright, let's do, we're going to enter a right downwind for 27 left. Our plan is to get off Alpha 4 all the way at the end and straight into the gate. Should probably figure out what gate we're going to, though. I guess the south ramp on the west apron. Alright, so there's 10,000 feet. Or, excuse me, correction, 8,000 feet. Let's just go down to 4,000 now. Start slowing down a little bit. See, this is the kind of shit in X-Plane. Oh, well, it looks better with trees all over it. But when you see this from flight level, it just doesn't look good. It looks like camouflage. Alright, speed 210. Let's look at our approach speed 135. So we'll put in 145. Auto brakes to 1. Spoilers are armed. Montreal traffic, Air Canada 1500 Heavy is entering a right downwind for 24 left. I need to step away for 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Well, guys, I think it's been a pretty good flight. Learned a bit about Montreal. It looks very beautiful, very European looking, very old. Seems like there's a lot of history, a lot of architecture to be admired. Am I going to visit? Probably not. Sorry, Montreal. You don't make the list. You do not make the list. Toothpaste.
Montreal traffic, Air Canada 918. We'll be taxiing out from
Hey,
gate 39 on West Apron. We'll be transitioning over to the north ramp, then followed by Alpha Mike, holding short runway 24 left.
250 knots. Let's go ahead and flaps 1. Nice. Speed 225, flaps 5. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened, your tray table is locked and stowed, and your seat is straight up. I'm not messing around. Get your shit together. We're landing. I'm just kidding. I'd be a nice pilot. I'd be a nice captain. Let's go down to 3,000. I think after we hit this next waypoint, we're gonna take a shortcut. We'll enter a right base. Montreal traffic, Air Canada 1500 Heavy entering a right base, 24 left. Let's get our landing lights on, turn off lights on, taxi, strobe, all the lights look good, signs are on. Let's let Karen know that we're landing.
Yes, sir.
Prepare, Captain. We are landing soon.
Affirmative.
Pretty quiet Friday afternoon. I mean, it's only 2 o'clock, but still. Montreal traffic, Air Canada 1500 Heavy with the localizer, 24 left. Alright, when we hit this next waypoint, we should probably slow down right now. Speed check, flaps 15. Slow to 160. Gear down. Actually, let's 4-5 my throttles. Keep that speed alive. Flaps 20. Keep that speed alive. Some more speed. There we go. I want to come in spicy, but I want to come in at a good pace. Oh, it would help if we had the glide slope. Throttles in. Gonna make a little bit of a steeper approach, but that's okay. Gear is down, auto brakes, spoilers. Yeah, we should go around. Once that speed comes down, I think I should go around. Montreal, Air Canada 1500 heavy, short final, 2-4 left. Oh, that wind coming from behind us. Okay, let's watch that speed. Ah, perfect. Coming in a little steep, but that's okay. Let's watch that speed. Let's watch that wind. I gotta trim her out a little bit. There we go. Trimmed her out. Watch that speed. Let's start.
Approaching 2-4 left.
Alright, let's start pitching for speed, powering for
1,000.
where we need to be. A little high. Whoa, watch that speed. That wind's shifting a little bit. It's okay, a little left rudder. Looking good. No
500.
pappies at this airport? What the hell? Watch that
400.
speed. Man, that wind is shifting around a bit, dancing around, and
300.
changing direction.
200.
Yeah, no pappies. So this is weird.
Approaching minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, I slammed it. God damn it. What a stupid replay that's gonna be. Reversers. $80 knots. Manual braking. Reversers.
3,000 feet remaining.
Auto brakes in. Flaps up. Spoilers retracted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montreal. 2 hours, 2-minute flight from Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. Well done. Well done. Let's get APU. Montreal traffic, Air Canada 1500 heavy, clear of 26 left, taxiing to the gate. See ya. Flight directors off. My next flight, I do promise to have that tire pressure fixed for the next flight. Maybe we'll fly to Nashville. I think that might be my next flight. We're gonna take one of these gates to the left here. Man, do they really have 2 towers here? Feel like I've read a story about 2 towers. And saw a story about the Twin Towers. Alright, let's taxi lights are off, wing light, logo light. I turned off the taxi lights prematurely. But luckily for us, there's no one here. Oh, we get gate number 1. How cool. How very
Montreal traffic, Air Canada 918, lining up runway 24 left, Montreal.
not too bad. Oh, look at that. Dead on the line. Boom. I'm not going to shut off engines or anything like that. Let's just do attach the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montreal, Canada. What a good flight. I hope everyone has a shitty time through customs. No, just kidding. Let's go ahead and disconnect from the network, from the matrix. And let's go ahead and watch that shitty drop of a landing. I dropped it. I don't know why I'm rewinding like that. Yeah, I dropped it, guys. Literally. I flared too early. I flared way too early, and then I just dropped it. Wow. Wow. How shitty was that? Oh, man. We'll call that firm. We'll call that a Navy landing. Sometimes you gotta plant it, you know? Wasn't too bad. Not great. I give it a B minus. B minus. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave this stream here. Pretty good stream, pretty good flight, I thought. We learned a lot about Montreal. Sorry, Montreal, I'm not going to be visiting. We're going to get the heck out of Montreal for the next flight. Yeah, a few things I learned. Fix the tire pressure, of course, on the aircraft before the next flight. I guess working backwards, the landing flared way too early at, like, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet. That was too much. And then just dropped it on the landing. Descent was good, cruise was fine, no major turbulence. Luckily we did not have a headwind, that was nice. And takeoff was good, pleasant out of Atlanta. There was no traffic, no delays. So overall, I'd give it a A+ flight. A+ flight. No, not an A+. That's too generous. Realistically, probably A-, B+. We'll call it a B+. Just with that landing alone. Alright, B+, I'll take it. So everyone, please stay tuned for the next live stream. In just a little while, we are going to be leaving Montreal, and the destination is TBD. TBD. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for everyone that tuned in, and I will see you all in the next one.